Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope things are going well. Just sharing some links real quick before we get started. How's everybody doing this happy Sunday, fun day, Sunday? Playing a little Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, this fine Sunday. And if any of you have played the previous games in the series, you may recognize what my character has on here. It's the hero from Dragon Quest VIII. But we're going to get started here on a new adventure. Mind how you go, you hear. Sure, lady. You and the mayor and your mother are waiting to see off at the top of the steps. Don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you're ever in need of some advice or stuck on what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Appreciate it, sincere. Just press square and look at the map. You can't miss us. I went from Irish to Australian there. Did you catch that? While you're looking at the map, use the right stick to change the direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick, trust me. Sure, lady.
Wilgrim, seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as a mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know. No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the toll and offering your thanks. Now, it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing triangle and selecting party talk. Gemma might have some useful tips for you.
Just look at you, Willgrim, my little boy, all grown up. Now, be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think, you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are, about to climb the tall together. Oh, if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you be just fine. And I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back.
Woof, woof, woof. I'm Sandy the dog. The path ahead will at times be a steep one, but fear not, my children, for the spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. Oh yes, sincere. I'm a man of many voices.
Sheesh.
We gotta go to the top of that.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
What is it, Sandy girl? It's slimes, guys.
Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way.
First battle. Oh yeah, Sandy taking down the first one.
Crumbs! Don't give up! Get him!
Off screen, I played with the around with the settings. You can use either the new style where you can actually, your characters will move around within the circle, but I am old school. I love old school turn-based RPGs, so I chose the classic
Tough
camera.
little blighters, aren't they?
Slimes are defeated. Got some experience points and some gold coins. Oh, treasure chest. Nice medicinal herb. Can't go wrong with medicinal
Crikey!
herbs.
I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me.
Sandy's like deuces, y'all.
And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Sure, Blondie. That's it. I don't remember how to dash on here. I've gotten to the end of this game before, almost to the true ending, but ended up losing most of that progress, so I decided to, you know, start fresh. We got a pot lid for a shield. Better than throwing your arm up, I suppose. Alright, let's go. Yeah. It was back a few years back whenever my other PS4's disk drive stopped working. I replaced it, did all sorts of things, and it wouldn't allow me to update my system. So I couldn't play anything that needed an update. So the only two games that I was able to play was the latest God of War and this game. And more monsters, but I don't think they spotted you yet. You should sneak up and try to surprise you. Lady, I know how to do all this, okay? I'm gonna go up here first though. And then I played both of those games for a good while and got really far in them, but lost most of the progress. So yeah, I had all my characters up to like almost level 99. It sucked. Alright, let's see if this preemptive strike worked. I guess it didn't. That's okay.
Go on! Crumbs!
I could really do without her saying
Get
something.
him! Phew.
Gemma, our backs are a little sore here. I mean, cheerleading's fine and all, but...
Go on! Crikey!
Yeah, for those that are somewhat new to the channel, I am a self-published author. I'm using streams and whatnot to spread the word about my works. In the description below takes you to everything you need to know. My Facebook page has the prologue to the first book, Tome of Knowledge. It's free for everyone to read. Give you a little taste of what you could continue to read if you were interested enough in buying yourself a book. I do have a mega bundle sale going on right now. You can get the first book, the second book,
Don't give up!
6 character prints for only $40. That is a steal.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh yeah, level up. I learned Frizz. More slimes. This time, we're gonna use a spell.
Get him!
Oh yeah, I'm a magician now.
Crumbs! Go on! Phew.
We are running up that hill, y'all. Literally. I think it's in the description of the channel itself, I think.
Get him! Crikey! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Yep. My mod Coldbane, he said he had it in there, but oh boy, these things. Oh yeah, that's how you do the preemptive strike. Forgot. Well, I gotta say though, man, the monsters on this game, they seem to groove, you know.
Go on!
They are feeling it, and we just ruining their day.
Phew.
Okay, do I want to go this way? Is there anything down here worth looking at? Yeah, sure is. I'm glad this game doesn't have a stamina bar. You can just run endlessly. Shiny! Got some copper ore. There's another needler. Oh.
Go on!
Oh man, they're using items?
Crumbs! Get him! Go on!
The way that thing looked while it was paralyzed.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Alright, now we're going up this hill here, getting to the tour. gotta say the graphics for this game is always
Cool. Look at all this
wowed me.
fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Maybe, maybe not.
Help! Help me!
What? Cole?
Ah! Ah!
Yeah, he sounded real scared there.
Quick! You have to help him!
I don't have to.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Mogs. Alright. Listen free.
Get him! Crikey.
Oh, these guys hit hard.
Don't give up. Crumbs! Go on! Here you go.
You're actually doing something, Gemma. Awesome. Alright. Forgot, can I actually hit these things? I don't think you can. High evasion. Well,
Get him!
bye now. Thanks for playing. You can hit them.
Go on!
And they're gone.
Well done.
Nice. Another level up.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
I don't know what's worse. This kid's bowl cut or Will Byers from Stranger Things. Oof.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma.
Don't
Sorry,
take my
Gemma.
battle partner away. Man, now I'm gonna do all the work.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
You sure are bossy to be doing absolutely, well, I won't say absolutely nothing, Gemma. You healed me and stuff, so you get an E for effort. Just these vines to climb, and you're nearly there. Don't go losing your grip. I like how Gemma disappears while I'm climbing. This way to the top, watch your step. Not much farther now. Keep close to the cliffs and don't let the nerves get the better of you. We're out of the rain now. And right back out into it.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What?
Not so fast.
Take this thing. She must be pretty heavy. Oh, what's this then? Damn. That was pretty epic.
We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh. It stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you.
You'd most likely be dead, lady.
No, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look!
That is quite a view.
It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Shall we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Her accent is interesting. At times she pronounces her T's and in other words she doesn't. Quite weird. Maybe they wanted a mixture of them. Thank goodness I don't have to go back down there all the way back myself. It is odd. Maybe they're like, why don't you give us like, you know, some Irish in there, some Scottish, some Australian, because the crikeys, not entirely sure, but maybe they're like, you know what, surprise us. Oh yeah, hold on. Okay. What are you doing, game? Trying to kill me? Well done for climbing up a mountain.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that.
I like my voice for him better.
When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you. Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you.
No, it was me. I did it.
Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon, and the sunlight playing on the water, and... oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
I'll do as I like, old man.
Come help me fetch the water. Come on, you. Home time.
Who says that? Home time. This is cobblestone. Coming of age, awarded for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tor and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. Thanks, parted bowl cut guy. See if I can't save it first. Greetings, my child. It is good to see the younger members of my flock taking the time to pray. Now shall we begin? How may our church assist you, faithful disciple? We shall confess. Pardon the snot rockets. Yes, I will continue. I don't need anything else from you. Can I... Nope. Let's see what we've got in here. Anything? Anything? Oh, I've got to turn up that, oh, that sensitivity's so slow. I don't think I can turn it up either. Where's my house? Home is there. Okay. He's got some lift. Look at that. It's impressive. Oh, there's Sandy.
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Bother? What is this?
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tor, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
Alright, Sincere, appreciate it.
What did you say?
Oops.
That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now.
That's awesome,
you and
though,
me
man.
need to have a little talk.
There could be more people like you in the world.
Here. This belongs to you.
Oh, that's pretty.
Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village.
Yo.
It's...
Cold bang
How
games
can I put
in
this
his
now?
house.
Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
The reincarnation of the luminary. Wilgrim tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually... Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. SEO. Laxive Rack, what is up? Thank you for tuning in. We're playing some Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. I'm good, How about yourself?
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary.
I haven't played Battlefront in a while.
I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since.
Who that called me?
That's his star,
or...
right there.
Oh, Lord. You gotta love cursing 8-year-olds. It reminds me of a time whenever I was getting cussed out by a little boy, and
I the luminary too? I
told him I was
just
looking up his IP address and then tracing it to his actual address and getting his phone number, and I was going to call his dad and tell him how he was talking online, and he immediately was like, "No, I'm sorry.
That's what
I'm
you're
sorry,
going to
sir.
tell
Please,
your daughter
please
find
don't."
out.
I was like,
I understand, really I do.
I said, respect your elders there.
Listen,
little turd.
We should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
The typical anime farewell. Exhausted after his long day, Willgrim finally falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes. I'm decent at gaming myself when it comes to, like, competitive. I've had to take a break from it, though. Rage-inducing and all. But as they say, practice makes perfect.
Just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once.
I'll do whatever I want,
Why don't you visit the village
Mom?
shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
I don't like goodbyes.
Alrighty then. Let's see if we can't find any free stuff sitting about.
Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of an Elusive Age.
Newcomers, I am very random. I do various accents and voices. So welcome to the mayhem. People seem to like that about me, so... What do you want, old man?
Heard all about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to make. And you just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course, down this slope and across the river. Once you've stocked up, head to the village entrance to the north. We'll all be waiting to see you off.
Okay, old man. It's a quest. Dearie, dearie me, what am I going to do? Oh, if it isn't young Willgrim, you came along at just the right time. Yeah, they are. I've got a favour to ask, you see. The other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he's got this flurry feather that he loves, and well, fool that I am, managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go get it myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if you'd mind clambering up there and getting it back for me. You'd be doing me a huge favour, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'll acquiesce to this request. I'd knew you helped me out. You always paid attention to what the priest said in church. You know, that stuff about always being kind to others. You're a fine fellow, no mistake. Now, there's no time to lose. My son's desperate to get his beloved feather back. Hurry on over to your shed. I'm sure you've climbed onto your fair share of roofs, but just find something to clamber onto and press circle to jump up there. Once you found that fairy feather, bring it back here and I'll see if I can't give you a little something in return. Best of luck.
The People's Friend quest.
We got a sparkly on his roof. A piece of pink pine. Alright, so back up here. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. The flurry feather. And a chest. 50 gold coins, oh my gosh. Anything in the shed worth looking at? Taking? No. Wait. Oh, those are the ones that just crumble when you touch them. Must be really old. Alright, feller, here's your flurry feather. There you are, Willgrim, and it looks like you've got the feather. Would you mind letting me have it? Technically, if I say yes that I would mind that he has it, I wouldn't be giving it over. Anyways, thanks. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Oh, and before I forget, here's a little something in return. I receive a sleeping hibiscus. And that's not all. I've got a tip for you I hope you'll find useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, look for a purple speech bubble over their head. Listen to what they have to say and see if you can do anything to help. It always pays to be kind to others. But don't feel that just because someone shared their woes with you, you have to help them right away. You can always come back when you want a little change of pace, or if you're not sure what to do next. Anyway, thanks again, Willgrim. I really owe you one. Now, just remember, whatever's waiting for you up ahead, be kind to others, and you'll do just fine. Success! This quest has been transgressed with finesse. Somebody's trying to throw some bars. Rider. Man, let's just knock everything over, why not? So what's everybody up to this lazy Sunday? Other than those that have already shared what they're doing. I am somewhat patiently waiting for the new class that's coming to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, the Blight Caller. I might stream some of that one weekend. So you're leaving good old Cobblestone, are you? Well, make sure you've got all the essentials before you set off. Welcome, valued customer. How can I serve you? I'm gonna buy that. Let's do it in equipment bag. Wayfarer's clothes. I like what I've got on. Okay, I need to go to the north. We're gonna save it at the chapel. So you are setting out into the world, my child. Perhaps a little prayer before you depart. Overwriting. Yes, I'm going to continue. No, I don't need anything else. Oh, look, everyone is... didn't look like... Oh, okay, here we go. So, this is it, my little soldier's really leaving? You might not be back for a while. Hope you've said all your goodbyes. So, ready? Yeah. Well, off you go then.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. The legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
He handed me a make-believe map.
Oh.
You know when kids
and may
you
this
know, they're like cooking or something. They're like,
the pride of
and you take it and you're like,
lighten
yummy.
your burden and speed
He's
you on
handed
your
me
way.
an imaginary map. What am I going to do with that? But I got me a horse,
You'll
so
find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
I'm not a dog.
You travel safely
guy.
now. Oh, you're such a good boy. Such a good boy. You make us proud out there,
my
won't
dog,
you? And
like using
come
my
back
what?
safe.
What's going on here?
Goodbye.
I'm the bestest boy.
Wait!
Here, take this with you. I made it for you. It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Alright, we're going out into the brave, big world of Erdrea. Need a horse? Nay bother. Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time, and you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair, though. A ring on one of the many summoning bells dotted around Erdrea will soon bring your faithful friend galloping back to your side. Heliodor region. Let us go. Press forth out into the wild. Okay. We got the Mangrove Grove off to the west, the Emerald Coast to the east. And we need to head north to Heliodor. So, let's go. Needlers. No, that was just a waste. That one's not. Okay. Through this little cavern system we'll go. I remember these things up here. I gotta fight these things for you guys. The way he moves around. Cruel cumber. Oof. Got stabbed with his own spear. The group of enemies are defeated. Oh, I forgot that if you hit an enemy while you're steamrolling with your horse, it just knocks them out. Nice. Yep, there is the link to my website where you can buy yourself a copy of my books, because I have 2 published, and the 3rd one I am hoping to get into print before year's end. And if you're not sold on the idea of it, yes, look at my horse is amazing. That's classic. If you want to get a taste of what you can expect of how I write, you can go to my Facebook page, and pinned at the first post is pinned of the prologue to my first book, The Keeper's Gambit. Yes, Messiah, you know it. You know it. I love how silly stuff like that brings people together. I got a moonwort bulb. That doesn't sound healthy, but on my Facebook page and on my Twitter, I have the prologue posted of the first book for everyone to read. Faux fui! Oh ho, hold on a second.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith! That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said. Keen campers can continue on where others can't.
There's the Facebook link.
Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Okay, Round Nose. Thanks. That's what I call him. I'm going to call him Round Nose. I want to get off my horse now. Let's go look in the cabin. Let's see what we have in here that we can take. Alright, there's some pots over here. In Link fashion, we're just going to run up in this place and start breaking stuff. Yeah, let's make camp. Do what?
Do what now?
Let's rest. Until dawn. That menu asked me,
Do what now?
I tell you. Yeah, let's save it. I've played a few of the Tales games over the years, but other than Final Fantasy, I'd say the next RPG series that I like in my top 5, Final Fantasy's #1. I'd have to say Dragon Quest series is a good #2. Breath of Fire is really good. That's #3 for me. The Mana series #4, and I'd have to think more about the 5th one. Alright, let's take a look at the map. I need to turn back north. Let's fight some more cruel cumbers. I just thought of it. The fifth, I would have to say, the Star Ocean series. I really liked Till the End of Time, and I bought Integrity and Faithlessness, which is the latest in the series, but I barely got into it. Is this a unicorn? Yep, unicorn. So Messiah, what was the main weapon you ended up having your hero use? Me, I went two-handed sword towards the end there. I really like the skills and abilities you get later with it. A Draki! Uh-oh. He's mustering up some strength there. All right, brother. Take your time and be safe. I got a chunk of flintstone. Oh, there's another one coming? Nah, I'm not in bad shape right now. Sorry, y'all. I'm not. That's not. Oh, wow. They did a lot of damage to me there. Let's rectify that. And they are down for the count. Cruel cumbers. Got a moonwort bulb. Toady. That must be Heliodor. I remember these fellows from Dragon Quest VIII. Hammerhood. Almost there to Heliodor. I'm gonna press on. We're running up a bunch of hills here. And running up that road. Here we are at Heliodor. We gotta make our way to the king.
I haven't seen you around here before. You here to see the king, you say? Well, you won't find him round here. You better head to the castle. Go straight up this road, climb the steps. Keep going, and Bob's your uncle.
No, he's not. Just remember that they shut the gates as soon as the sun goes down. The king needs his sleep, you know. You're best off heading there bright and early if you want an audience. Thanks there, burly man. Oh, I remember this side quest. Wah, wah. Amelia's stuck on the roof. She won't come down. Wah. Someone help me. Amelia's stuck on the roof. You have to help. Yeah, sure, let's do this to get some kitty litter, you know. I'm going to accept these side quests real quick. I came all the way to Heliodor with just one goal in mind, to catch a glimpse of two of the greatest heroes in all history, Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. The only problem is they won't let me into the castle. Can you believe it? Well, if I'm not going to get to meet them in person, I suppose I'll have to bide my time reading up on them instead. You know, if you wanted to earn my eternal gratitude, you could help me find a book about the exploits of those two fabulous knights. Alright, let's do it. Okay, red books, okay. Soldier and the Strategist, A Tale of Two Heroes. Yeah, Alec, I really enjoy this game a lot myself. And welcome. Here we are in the church. I don't see any other rooms I can go into in here. I need to go look for bookshelves. If I can't find it quickly enough, I will postpone the quest for a while and come back to it. Okay, that's how you get up. Thanks, Alec. I really appreciate it. Alright, we got a red book. Oh, but this isn't it. But it's called A Blacksmith Abroad by Hull Bellows. Lurk away, my friend. My name is Hull, but most know me as the Wandering Blacksmith. Throughout my travels, I've heard many a rumor of a particularly wondrous little forge. It is said that one can throw any number of odds and ends into it, and in doing so, produce countless fabulous creations. But surely these are stories too fanciful to take at face value. Yet, should there be some truth to them, a wise adventurer would do well to hold on to whatever oddments they find on their travels. Who knows what they might be turned into? Yeah, that's one thing about this game is item management. If you can manage your items and keep hold of even the most seemingly insignificant things, can end up becoming something better whenever you combine them with other things. So if anyone's looking to get this game, that's one of the tips I have for you, is really don't sell anything unless you have no other alternative. Don't you have this, Colbane? And these little guys here, you're going to see them pop up throughout the entire game, and they will you'll find out what they are and what their significance is. Is this Amelia? Yep, that's Amelia. She was in a pickle, but not anymore. I'm glad she was in a pickle and not a cruel cumber. Little girl's back this way.
You did it! You got Amelia off the roof, thank you! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here, take this.
Yay! I got a bag of kitty litter. It's another quest down. I remember my last playthrough of this, if you don't complete certain quests within a certain amount of time, like let's say you progress a little too far into the story, I wasn't able to complete it. Like the other one that I have now, where I have to look for this book talking about the two knights. Once you get to a certain point, you can't complete it. At least I couldn't complete it. But that guy that gave me this quest told me to look in the eastern part of the city, so that's what I'm doing. And I cannot read that. Okay. Alright, let's go into this building. There is a red book. Let's see what it says. Ah, found it! Nice! There's a book called The Soldier and the Strategist, A Tale of Two Heroes. Wilgrim takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. No matter how ferocious an assault the monsters may launch against Heliodor, this great kingdom shall not fall, for two heroic figures will stand in the path of any attacker. The first is Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times has he ridden his colossal black steed Obsidian fearlessly into the heart of an oncoming assault, scattering the enemy like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault, and considered by many to be the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with this whirling greatsword. The second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper. Regarded as the sharpest military mind of the age, he has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though as a swordsman he may be no match for Sir Hendrik, his ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at the ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these two great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. Alright. I'll go tell the tourist about it. So, those of you that have kept up with me throughout the last few years since I started my journey writing my books and getting them out there, one of my influences of writing is a writer by the name of Christopher Paolini. Some of you may recognize that name, some of you may not. He wrote the Inheritance series, and they made a live-action movie of the first book called Aragon years ago, and it was not well received. It was, in my opinion, it was trash because it did not do the book justice at all. So recently I saw on Facebook that Disney Plus is going to do a series on the books, so I am pretty excited about that. Paolini inspired me because he started writing when he was just 14, 15 years old. But he had a leg up because his parents owned their own publishing company. So, me, I've had to do this all, starting out all on my own, and I've gotten such tremendous support so far, and I appreciate everyone who is giving me their support. But if any of you are curious about anything in my book series, this is the time and place during my streams to ask. You get it straight from the horse's mouth, as it were. Of course, you know, spoiler-free stuff. I'm not going to go too deep into the story, because, you know, there are some people who do want to read it. And for those of you that want to support me, but you're not really into reading, that's fine. I have a Cash App. It's $sign Will Grimsley. Throw $1 at me. But other than that, you can share the material, just like I said earlier. In my channel description, I have all my social medias. On my Twitter and on my Facebook, there are pinned posts where you can read the prologue to the first book for free. What's that? Sir Hendrik is the mightier swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military tactician? I'd heard as much. And, between the two of them, they've made Heliodor a nigh-on unbeatable military force. Well, I never fancy that. Ah, I'm so glad you shared that with me. Now I feel a lot closer to my heroes. And I feel a lot safer knowing they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you so much for enlightening me. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing. Here's a little something to say thank you. A Dracilian shilling. That's another side quest down. Alright, are there any more? Nope. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go check the weapons shop and see if I can get anything better than what I have.
No one sells sharper swords than me, mate. You can look, but you probably best not touch. Welcome to the weapon shop. What can I do for you?
Okay, copper sword, copper chopper. I think I may end up eventually going two-handed. Does more damage. Yeah. Ooh, that almost breaks me. But I'm gonna hang on to my other weapons. Okay. Let's... Yes, what games would you like to see me play next? I've got quite an extensive library of games that I have yet to even play. Let's see. Let's transfer to the equipment bag. That's another thing about this game is like I said before, item management. Each character can equip up to a certain amount of items. I don't really want to use that, so I'm going to put that there. That can go to the equipment bag. Alright. Can I afford any better armor? enough. That's okay. I guess I need to head up here and towards the... Well, I better save it first. Nope. I've been trying to pinch pennies here recently, so I haven't been able to get any new games. Yeah, I've seen it, and I was interested in getting it when it first came out, but I was like, it's another Minecraft type game. It's like, do I really want to get into that right now? And at the time I didn't, so. Yes, please, please do. Smash the like button, or kiss it, or love it. It doesn't matter. Just do the thing. And if you enjoy what you are seeing and hearing, subscribe. Because the more people that I can reach, the more I can tell them about my books.
Not so fast.
State your business.
How can you guys see?
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Okay. So quests, huh? But I'm sure
Clear
there's
off,
like
we haven't
build,
got time for this kind of
like
nonsense.
a creative mode too, right?
Oh yeah.
Ah. What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Ah. Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Man, you're that close.
Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go
For
right
those
on
of
through.
you
His
that
Majesty's
aren't
waiting
subscribed to
for you.
Coldbane Games, you need to reevaluate your priorities a little and go over there and give that man a subscribe and like on his videos. Make sure that, and watch at least a few minutes of one of his videos to let YouTube know that you are a true person and not a bot. Coldbane is the gun daimyo. I coined that term. He is the guy you need to go to if you are already into Gunpla or you're looking to dip your toe into it. He's got a lot of primers videos to introduce you to the hobby. He does gaming content. He does he tries snacks on cam. So you need to go check him out. Well, I showed them the necklace and I get showed in, huh? Seems a little sus. Nice, bro. That's awesome. You were so close to 1,000. It's so close you can taste it. The luminary, at long last. His Majesty's waiting for you. To get to the throne room, head up these stairs and go straight on. Thanks, guy.
This is a fancy palace.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
He seems sus.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor.
Yeah, that's right, Lack. Comment, too.
The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you.
Wilgrim tells King Carnelian that he was raised in the village of Cobblestone.
I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
What a flourish.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed!
What?
Hendrik! Take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this. The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch!
How dare they? We really do have, like, one of the best communities online.
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Hero in chains, awarded for fulfilling your duty and traveling to Heliodor Castle, only to be damned as the Darkspawn and be thrown into the dungeons by King Carnelian. Yay! I'm a prisoner now. Hey, at least I got a turlet. Sheesh, keep it down, will you? There goes the neighborhood.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad. Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
The Luminary? You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here.
Thank you, hooded stranger.
Wait here.
This guy seems to know what he's doing.
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this. Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your stuff, right?
Sweet.
Me? I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay?
Alright. Got everything equipped. Can I get into any of these doors? Probably not. Alright, well, I guess it's time to get out of here.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence. Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later. In you go.
Alright, let's go down the hole.
The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got your back.
We are now in the sewers of Heliodor. I got this hooded stranger claiming that a seer told him to help me. Door's locked tight.
There they are! You lot, over here!
Uh-oh. We've been had.
We better make ourselves scarce.
Oh, crud. Oh, I remember this. The first time I did this was aggravating. Ah. Down they go. 7 people in here, wow.
Another one
Appreciate
bites
it, you
the
guys.
dust.
Hope everyone's feeling mighty fine on this lovely Sunday. Have to wait for him to come and turn his back. Like so. Alright, we made it past those guys. Alright, let's head across the bridge. Oh, crap. Pincered. Not good.
These guys don't give up, do they?
Uh-oh.
Seriously?
The bridge is out. 8 people in the chat. What's up, everybody? Hello, chat. I hope you are faring well. Thank you for tuning in. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age.
You okay? Looks like we shook the guards, at least. And that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
Tower, welcome. And hello to you, good sir. Alright, we got a save point here. Let's save. Let's try to find a way out of here. Uh-oh. I think it's on consoles. I'm on PS4 myself. And we have a dragon. Great.
Wait, there's something there.
Without a dragon, right? Solomon?
If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here.
Takes me back to the old Crash Bandicoot levels where you have to run for your life or get smushed by a dinosaur. That's a drop.
Well, here goes nothing.
First I get imprisoned for being who I am, then Then we get out, and the bridge breaks, and now we're on the run from a dragon. The stage just keeps getting better and better.
I spoke too soon.
Metal slides. Woo. 9 people in the chat. Hey, everybody.
Has it gone? Whew. That was way too close for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle, anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going.
If you haven't, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. If you're new to the channel, I am a self-published author and a gamer. I'm here to provide what entertainment I'm able to and bring awareness to my book series that I hope to get out there in the world today and also become a New York Times #1 bestseller. That is my dream.
Just.
And with
I
your
don't know
help,
how much more of this I can take.
it can happen.
There he is, the Darkspawn.
We can't seem to catch a break, can we?
Me and my big mouth. Move now. Looks like our luck finally ran out.
Oh no.
There they are. We've got them now.
No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
Come on!
Oh crap, are they gonna do it?
The name's
Is that
Eric,
Vegeta
by
and
the
Bulma's
way.
long lost son? Okay, game over, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna skip that.
Wake up, lazy bones. Come on, up you get.
We survived. Yeah, Tower.
Finally.
I played it before and got to like the end,
cold ever since
but
we
I
jumped.
lost that
Had to
save
drag you
file,
all the
so
way here on
I
my
decided
own.
to start up a new one. Wow, dude, but lasagna, so good.
But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the Luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
Hero hounded, awarded for making a daring escape from the dungeons of Heliodor Castle and sneaking through the sewers with Eric. Spool of flaxen thread, some strong medicine. Here's the nun.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area.
I haven't had
I
lasagna
shudder
in a
to
while,
think what
man.
wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor?
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right? Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
Sure.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
Disguise.
That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Oh yeah. My first true partner. Oh yeah, Pep Power. Pep Power is an incredible ability that can be performed by 2 or more party members when at least one of them is pepped up. Select Pep Powers from the menu and it appears to see what exciting abilities you can unleash. Depending on the tactics each character has set, they'll either perform powers automatically or await your orders. Take a look at the Traveler's Tips to learn more. Oh, we have a side quest, it appears. So that blue-haired chap with you is called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. You could have picked a worse traveling companion, that's for certain. Now, tell me something. Have you heard of Pep Powers? Thanks, bro. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate all your help. There's special attacks that you can only unleash with the help of your companions. Basically, they're what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations. And believe me, they're well worth learning. I can see I've piqued your interest. Alright, let me think. Ah, of course. I've got just the one for you to try. I'm pretty sure that if you and your friend Eric put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the Real Decoy. All you need to do is team up and try it out on some hapless monster. You'll soon see how incredible it is. Well, what do you say? Fancy giving it a try? Sure. Let's do it. That's the spirit, but just one word of warning. This pep power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. And what does that mean, I hear you ask? Well, it's when you're in battle and monsters are attacking you and you find that you're fully focused and ready for anything. That should be enough to get you there, I'm sure. Now, stop listening to me waffling on and get out there and try it. Once you've taken out a monster with the real decoy, come back and let me know. It takes two to tango. That's right. I'm not sure if he is or not. He's on vacation right now. Well, let's go into this well here. Well, there you have it there, Tower. From the man himself. He's taking it easy. Got a hardy hide. Small scale. I know a lot of these items might not seem like they're worth anything, but they will be. A pointy hat. Let's give Eric the pointy hat since he's pretty much nearly defenseless there. Alright. We're going to save it with the nun before progressing. Alright, let's go! Bodkin Archer. That's right. I have to have him follow orders. I forgot how to do that. Character builder. Here we go. Character Builder is where you use skill points to teach your party members new spells and abilities, and also improve their attributes. When you unlock a particular panel, the one surrounding it will become available, expanding your options even further. Think carefully about what to unlock when, and work your way toward the ultimate abilities. Eric has 3 points. I think... Let's check out Guile. Yeah. Flame Slash. Oops. Doesn't have a sword. Tactics, there we go. Follow orders. Confirm. Let's see. Boomerang. Well, he's gonna use the sword for a while then. Because platypunks. Let's do flame slash. Ooh, that worked out pretty good. Alright, I leveled up. Ooh, and a new skill. I mean, a new spell. Nice. Okay. Yep, we're gonna use them right away. Great swords. Let's do the great sword guard. Gotta be kind of like a tank for the group. We're gonna hit the fright bulb with flame slash. It's super effective. I am pepped up. If a character is attacked a lot or undergoes certain other trials and tribulations, they'll eventually enter an enervated state known as being pepped up, which will boost their martial might for a while. But nothing lasts forever. After several turns have passed, they'll lose their glow and go back to being their normal selves. However, any characters who are pepped up when a battle ends will still be so when the next one begins. Try to wait and see if we can be able to do the great decoy, or the real decoy. We're gonna hit the platypunk. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Okay, let's hit fright bulb. And this battle has been decided.
Ha! Easy!
Alright. Is there a tree behind me? Nope. Buzzberries, flurry feather, and some more buzzberries. Let's give Eric some medicinal herbs. If I have any extra, I don't, so we're gonna give some to Eric. Since I can heal, we're gonna give him most of the healing items. There, that'll do. Well, we got them with the preemptive. Okay. Yes, there you go. The real decoy. Nice. Alright, I guess I'll head back down the hill. Try to avoid fighting if I can. bunker of Heliodor. Okay, I was going the right way. No, don't say a word. You don't need to. A man with my vast fighting experience can recognize a first-time pet power user a mile off. The glint in your eyes, the spring in your step, the glow of satisfaction. Oh yes, you nailed it all right. You should be proud of yourself. To have teamed up with a trusted ally and pulled off a pet power is a momentous day for any aspiring warrior. Feels amazing, doesn't it? Yes, there's nothing like a pet power. And I must say, I feel rather proud of having opened your eyes to their wonder. Here you are. Consider this a small souvenir to commemorate this magical moment. Got a gold chain. Now don't forget, there are many more pet powers out there just waiting to be discovered. The number of ways in which spells and abilities can be combined is beyond even my imagining. I don't think they're all just two-person affairs. Oh no, there are some that need 3 of you to be pepped up before they can be performed too. To cut a long story short, the more spells and abilities you master, and the more companions you meet, the more pet powers will become available to you. Which just goes to show that you can't always go it alone in this life. No, there are times when it really pays to work with others. Oh yeah, another side quest. Alright. I think we're going to give that gold chain to Eric. Yep. Alright, let's resume our trek back to Heliodor. Ahead. Yeah, it's one of those guys. Butterfly wing. What's up, little dude? Alright. We're going back up. Oh, we have to go through a cave. Oh wow, leads us right in. Yep, these are the slums of Heliodor.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot. To the garbage pile.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, the grimy little secret the push folks over the wall don't want you to know about. You ain't from round here, eh? Well, if you got a reason to stick around, I won't bother. What's that? You looking for the dump? Well, you're in the right part of town for rubbish. There's a great big pile of it right down in the middle. Cool, dude. Go ahead and save it. It is rare indeed for travelers to brave this rather down-at-heel part of town. But since you are here, I recommend you talk to the locals. Some of them are rather rough and ready, but they've good hearts for the most part. Now, How may our church assist you, faithful disciple? Yeah, we're gonna save it there, guy. Alright. I'm just looking out, keeping an eye out for treasure, sparkly things. Alright then, tell me, you sorted for swords bristling with blades? It's a dangerous world out there, so it pays to be prepared. Bronze knife. Don't have enough. That's alright. Here we are, the garbage pile.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1000% sure. It's not here.
Of course not.
You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on him. I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me.
Oh, really?
Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it. This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Eric. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
I like me some redheads. Climbing the watchtower, all along the watchtower. Love that song.
Get out of here! Go on! Yeah. Yep. Oh. Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
Some brave guard he is. Well, it must be Ruby. I knew there was a button that did that.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck? You saw her heading back to the inn? Great! Let's head over there and find out what she knows. Well, if it isn't my favorite landlady.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key. Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about. Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always did like to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is. Or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town you don't go asking too many questions, you know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
The horse's mouth?
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair. That no-good traitor! I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see. But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
What do you think, guys? Should I continue on and scare this guard off? Or should we wait for next time? Actually, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. Thank you, everyone who came through. Thank you all so much. Please share the word about my books and give them a look-see for yourself if you're interested. Want to give a shout out to Colbane Games for doing all that he does. He's helped me set up my streaming and help do some things for my channel. thanks for all your support. In my channel description, you will find all the links to my social medias and the link to my website where you can snag yourself one of my books, the Keeper's Gambit series. I've been told they are fabulous reads, and Coldbane's not much of a reader, but he couldn't put down the first book. Hopefully he took the second with him on vacation so he can read it in his downtime. But until next time, everyone, may your wills go unbroken.